Through the martial arts, he would be shown a better way and find his life's work. Bam grew up in a tough Baltimore neighborhood where positive role models were few and far between.
It was a common thing, someone dying or gunshots or an ambulance just passing by. I mean, it was really bad.
But one day, he caught a glimpse of a better life. A Bruce Lee movie was playing at what used to be this local theater. To 6-year-old Willie, Bruce Lee represented the possibility of a future outside the neighborhood projects.
After leaving that movie theater, I knew in my heart and in my mind that I was going to be something bigger and better than a drug dealer or a street hustler or a gang member. So I began to practice and imitate all those different movements that I seen him demonstrating on the screen, which led to trying to demonstrate those movements that I seen in books and magazines.
But emulating Bruce Lee proved difficult. Like many of his friends, Johnson became involved with illegal activities.
I was responsible for the violence that began to occur in our community. I was a part of that foundation that was being laid for my generation.
At age 23, he paid the price for his actions with a prison sentence. It was a turning point. Forced to take a hard look at what he had become, Johnson realized he could summon inner strength to shape his own life.
I can get lost for a minute there. That's what martial arts is all about. It's about standing up humbly and saying that I choose not to live this way anymore. I choose to live this way. I'm not in conflict with you. I just refuse to cooperate with this manner of behavior.
Willie Johnson threw himself back into martial arts training when he was released from prison. He began entering and winning martial arts tournaments. 6 times he was named world champion in Kung Fu and sports karate. The band was born.
Illegal weapon use. Illegal weapon use.
In 1994, Johnson was chosen for a starring role on WMAC Masters, a television program that presents martial artists as role models.
Hey, Bam. Sorry about using my staff out there. It was a reflex action. It won't happen again.
No problem, Turbo. It definitely made our match more interesting.
Not far from his old neighborhood, the band has opened a martial arts school where he teaches more than mere physical expertise.
All right, give me 25 good jumping jacks. Are we ready? All right, let's rock and roll. Begin! Come on, let's go!
A lot of times people talk about Bam as being a world champion, and I like to characterize him as a world-class individual. That's really important in the martial arts, to have someone that sets that kind of example so that you can have something to really strive for and to continuously be challenged.
Okay, come on, Mr. Marco. Rock and roll, go, come on.
The band had begun instructing his son Marco in martial arts at a young age.
Come on, let's work, let's work.
And now Marco helps his father teach.
It was important for me to get my son involved in the martial arts for the sole purpose of making sure he does not make the same mistakes that I made.
Marco Johnson appears with his father on the WMAC Masters TV program. Together, they stress to the viewers the importance of solid family life.
The principles of martial arts show me how to become a better parent, shows me how to become a better friend. Woo-doo, woo-doo, ah! better human being. There's no me without martial arts. All right, thank you.
The martial arts instructor holds a very important position of influence with his students. He symbolizes to them an ideal they can hardly find elsewhere. A living example for the levels of personal success that students can achieve. Jun-Ri is known as the father of American Taekwondo. When he moved from South Korea to the United States in 1956 to teach, few people had ever heard of Taekwondo.
I said when I come to U.S., I'm going to really enhance the image of Taekwondo by introducing philosophy and discipline and emphasizing academic excellence for children.
Jun-Ri went on to teach children and adults in the United States. He's on a mission to tell no less than the entire world about the physical benefits of martial arts training. In 1965, when a congressman was mugged in Washington, Jun-Ri decided that the inhabitants of Capitol Hill could benefit from the advantages of martial arts training. He has been instructing America's congressmen in Taekwondo ever since.
Face the instructor.
I get benefit because they tell the whole country how wonderful the Taekwondo is. Now they get benefit because they get exercised and healthy. They get rid of the stress they have in daily work. So I have been teaching 32 years now, 3 mornings in a week, rain or shine, as long as they are in session.
I just think that he's a truly unique person who really does live by the standards that he preaches.
Jun-Ri starts every day with 1,000 push-ups and other exercises that keep him strong and flexible.
Sometimes I put the glass of water on my head and play harmonica. I'm 65 and a half, and I feel like 18 right now, and I like to maintain, and when I'm 100 years of age, and I like to feel like 18, so my motto is 100 years of wisdom in a body of 18.
Exercise is very important, and martial arts accomplishes 2 goals. One is physical discipline, and the other is mental discipline. It's good for people that don't otherwise get a lot of exercise.
A lot of people think I really did so much for their lives, and when they tell me what I have done for them, that really makes me very happy.
The martial arts are avenues through which students can reach heights of personal achievement they never dreamed possible.
Okay, you ready to go there, kiddo? We're gonna do a little karate tonight? Huh?
Yep.
Yep, you ready to go?
When Amber was born in a small Minnesota town, the doctors told her parents she wouldn't do much more than lie there.
They said she was born with severe hydrocephalus, which is the fluid on the brain. They didn't expect her to survive. They didn't give us a lot of hope at the time. It was pretty hard.
The doctors were wrong. Amber is a survivor. While the 8-year-old copes with mild retardation and a host of other ills.
I got the right to go.
Her parents wanted to find an activity she could do with her 2 sisters, Shannon and Becky.
Duck walk. Let's go fast like the ducks. There you go.
When Shannon began studying Taekwondo, Amber's father knew they had found just the thing for Amber.
There you go.
When I saw her, when I was on the sideline having so much fun, then I joined. And then Becky and Amber saw everybody else in it. She wanted to be in it too.
Take your time, so it's going to be 1, 2.
At first, Amber's instructors worried about her safety.
With Amber, Probably our biggest concern when she first came in was to have her do something which she shouldn't be doing because of some of the disabilities she has. And that's where it was real helpful for Jim, because Jim's always out there.
Can't hide. Amber's father is with her every step of the way in class. In spite of her disabilities, Amber has earned a yellow belt, a beginner's first ranking in Taekwondo.
She's a fighter, and it was just such a neat deal. She proved to a lot of people that, you know, in the heart is where it's at.
One of the luxuries I think we have when it comes to the lower belts is we base a lot of the criteria on attitude and on effort and how willing they are to put themselves into it. And Amber, in a lot of ways, exceeded a lot of the other kids with the effort she puts in.
Good job.
I can see Amber getting another belt maybe, but with Amber, I don't think that's really her goals, is to get the belts. It's the journey to getting there that really counts.
While much in the martial arts has changed over thousands of years, time-honored traditions remain. From the ancient era of Bodhidharma through the decades of the modern masters, the martial arts, at their most impressive, have always been about instilling courage, self-confidence, heart. The martial arts are increasingly becoming a part of everyday living, their benefits limited only by the infinite power of the mind.
A&E special presentation of The Martial Arts is now available on home video. Call 1-800-423-1212, and for $29.95 plus shipping and handling, receive The Martial Arts. Now meet the master of Kung Fu whose mysterious death shocked the world, Bruce Lee, on a special presentation of Biography, next on A&E.